Hi guys, John here. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be on the Betta, also known as fighting fish rack system that I have here, made out of an IKEA bookshelf. And I'm going to just discuss a few of the fighters that I have currently and the future plans for what's going on, since a lot has changed since the previous video that I have shown. Now, for you guys that watched my previous video, which not many have, but for you guys that have, you'll notice I probably had 6 or 7 fighting fish, and now I have, I believe, 14 fish, which you can see right here. You can see the 2 up in the top tank, not necessarily getting along, as I've added them in today, so they really have to just sort out who's the boss, and they'll get along fine. 2 females, of course, so disregard them having a bit of a flare up and fight together. As long as there's no ripped fins, there shouldn't be any issues. So to discuss a few things I have, to go over a couple of the different variations of fighting fish that I have, or bettas, and to also discuss and go over the future plans for what I'd actually want to do. So I've got a 3-tier bookshelf, which you can currently see the top and then the middle 2 tiers. The bottom tier, which you can see down here in the bottom left hand corner, is also there, but it's got a small tank on there, and that's going to be used as a grow out tank. Not entirely sure if I'm going to set that bottom section up as another rack, another bay for adults, or I'm going to use that as a grow out tank. So a little bit on the fence about that, and I did discuss that in my last video. But I didn't have any of the tanks set up, I had none of the lights set up, and as you can see, I've both got the tanks and the lights for the top 2 tiers and the thermostat and everything running, so I'm really happy how everything's looking. So for you guys that are unaware of the style of fighting fish, which you can see right here, I will go in and get some better closer looks at them for you guys to take a look, as they're actually really stunning. But what these ones are, they're called they're all Plaquettes, or the short fin variety of fighting fish. Now, I personally am a little bit more attracted to the short fin varieties. Not entirely sure why, they just appeal to me. They're a little bit more streamlined because they are shorter finned and they don't kind of have problems swimming. I tend to believe they don't necessarily come down with the same ailments because they don't rip fins, don't get a lot of the same issues from resting on the floor, even though they still do that, but just because they don't have those longer fins. So in my opinion, they tend to last a little bit longer and just don't come down with as much ailments, but that's of course completely and utterly biased, and that's just why I like them, and I just think they're a little bit more of a compact fish. So all the bettas that I have here, they're different varieties, and I tend to, what I'm going to do, my plan is getting 1 pair of varieties that I like and focusing on breeding that pair and making the line stronger. So I'm not exactly opposed to mixing and matching different fighters and getting some really unusual colors, but currently for right now I want to focus on pure breed betta fish, so that's what I'm going to currently do. Right now I do have 2 male bettas, which their females actually passed away in transit, and I'll actually talk about that in another video when I purchase some more fighting fish of the company, and discuss a few of the issues that we've had and what we've actually done to resurrect it. But extremely happy, not an issue. Unfortunate that the 2 bettas died, but I was reimbursed for them, and I will be purchasing some more from the same company, which I have purchased all of these bettas you see right here from. So like I said, I'll discuss that in a future video, so look forward to that. I'll give them a full review and potentially an unboxing if I have worked out my schedule enough. So let's go in for a closer look. I'll remove all their cards and let them start flaring at each other, and then we can get a really good idea of what these guys look like. Alrighty, so I apologize about the ring light. We'll get in a bit of a angle here and we'll open them up. I've just removed the cards. You can see little custom made cards just out of a plastic box from Bunnings. These ones here are the fancy copper startails, of course being the red coloration. I'll let you guys have a nice close look at them. Absolutely stunning, both the male and female. Could not be happier with the quality of these guys, all very young. I do have a few older ones, but nevertheless, they're still really good size and age. We'll move across to these guys, which are the pineapple Dumbo Plaquettes. I'll let them flare at each other so you can get a good look at the boy and girl, male and female. Absolutely stunning. I'll post some pictures at the end or middle of the video, or maybe when I do it a transition from bottom to top tank, I'll put a transition of the photos of some of these guys, which is really good, so you can get a nice idea. So we'll move across. So these guys here are one of my favorite, and they are the fancy copper startails, but they're a yellow variety, or a gold more so. So definitely a little bit more pricier fish, all of these guys, but these guys specifically. I'll let them flare and get a nice look at each other when they realize that they can see. So that female there is actually gravid at the moment, or she's full of eggs, so she's probably going to be the first pair, and you can the pairing that I breed and mate together. So I'm really looking forward over the next few weeks. I just have to get a few of the filters and tanks in check, and I'll be able to position them. Wait till he spots her. There you go. So a little bit of a larger size pair, these guys, but nevertheless, I almost guarantee I'm going to produce some stunning babies out of them. Alrighty, I'll put the transition in now of the top 4 or top 6. I think I have pictures of, so I'll put in a variety and you guys can take a look. And I'll put both transitions and you will be able to see the females that actually passed away. So very unfortunate, but we will be getting some more over the coming weeks and pair them up with the same variety. Alrighty, so moving down here, another really stunning pair. You've got your blue Rim Plaquettes. Let them take a good look, and you can see the majority of these boys have already built their bubble nest, so they're already ready, fired up to go. So they really can't wait to get these females in with them. And you can see these guys very, very stunning, very similar to your platinum, but they got that stunning blue rim on the edge. So the next one here, I won't flare up. I'll see if I can get a closer look at him. He might flare by himself. Is a Hellboy Plaquette. Absolutely stunning. Unfortunately lost the female to him. And the next one here is a yellow startail. Absolutely gorgeous. Unfortunately lost the girl to him as well. Got a little mustache looking on him. So unfortunate that I did lose those few, but that's just the overview of the fighters. And then we've got the tank above here. All I'm doing here, it's kind of a bit of a grow out tank right now. I'm just using it to establish some red root floaters and duckweed and get a small snail population going. But in here I just have some standard blue-green, not plaquette. These are long fin girls, and if I can get the nice longer fin girl out, she's got some exceptional fins. Oh, she's hiding. And if you were wondering what you see at the bottom of these tanks, all it is some Indian almond leaves, which I have a pack right here. I need to organize this. I don't exactly like it. Oh, there you go. She's out. So you can see she did come in with that ripped fin, so that didn't happen while they were together. And you can see a bit of a nipping, but not to the point where they're ripping any fins. So that's really, really important to know as well. So this is the overview of the rack. I'll be posting a heap more Betta videos as I'm really getting into these guys, particularly because I can't do too much with the snakes at the moment. They're kind of stagnant and just growing, looking really good. Check out my other videos and channel on there. For you guys that want to follow me on the just pictures and updates, go to my Instagram, John's Exotics on Instagram, and you'll be able to see everything that you're seeing right now, a little bit of in-depth and some more pictures and stuff. So hope you guys enjoy. Leave a comment in the comment section below on what you want to see next, and look forward to the coming videos.